Now is your chance to go and check out one of the Oscar-nominated animated features. In case you don't know, Arco is getting a wider release in theaters across North America. And I want to go and give out my quick thoughts on the feature to give you a better idea of what this movie is about. Especially to know how it is compared to the other animated features that are also nominated alongside it. And I can tell you right now that there really is a lot to love in Arco. One thing that I really love from it is the world building. It knows how to be immersive with its distant future and its not so distant future, especially with how they serve as the backgrounds for our two leads. On top of the beautiful animation presenting them very well, and also making them believable where it feels like the kind of future that we'll be able to achieve in just a few decades' time. And also, there is the music. This is one of those films where the score even managed to capture my attention, and it really does help out in order to really get me into the experience and to have me emotionally engage with what is going on in the film. But if there is one criticism that I have to give to Arco, I find that the story is very familiar. This is one of those films that really follows the E.T. formula. And I know that using the formula itself is not bad at all, and it can lead to some amazing results. Case in point, the Iron Giant. But when it comes to Arco though, I feel like it's a little too dependent on the E.T. formula, almost following that plotline to a T. And it unfortunately sucks out a lot of the originality of the picture. But then again, I will give it that the execution does manage to help out. Especially with what I mentioned with the world building, animation, and the storytelling, it does help to make it emotionally engaging. So overall, as it is nominated for Best Animated Feature, I do find that it is one of the weaker contenders of the category. Like, I personally prefer Zootopia 2, Little Amélie, and I'll even take Elio over Arco. However, I still think that this is a wonderful animated feature, and I highly recommend that you go check it out if you have the chance. In my opinion, I don't think it deserves to win the Oscar, but I definitely think it earned that nomination and that it deserves to be seen.
Do you think wishes really come true? Like in fairy tales?
I don't know, Iris.
Arco!
But what's to stop you from trying?